This is Marquez Speaks. I am the real voice, the voice of the streets. CEO of me, Big Boss Entertainment. I'm outside watching my wife do all the work, and I'm doing exactly nothing but watching. But I had a little time since I'm chilling with the wifey to come and talk. That's right. TALK. Oh, I look good. I got a fat face, so I look good. TALK. Well, my wife does all the work, okay? Yeah, that's how I do things. Yeah, that's how I do things. Woo. Baby, see the body bus on me. So we got a little bit of a conundrum going on today. We got a bit of a conundrum going on. Let me give you an update on what's happening in Iraq. Let me give you a quick update. Heavy bombing continued today. There was heavy bombing. Heavy bombing today in Iran. So after the U.S. and Israel hit Tehran, now Iran is ready to negotiate. They ready to do talks. That's what Donald Trump said. Now, I don't know what the end game is to this, y'all. I don't know what the end game is that's going on with Iran. I know what we want to do, but there's never going to be Middle East peace talks. So I don't know what the end game is, but the United States is heavy in it. Now, what's killing me is a lot of black people are pissed off about the war in Iran. A lot of black people, a lot of black commentators, um, on Urban News Radio, black people are going crazy over Iran. Is it because they don't like Donald Trump? I mean, they're going crazy. Now, there's two factions that's going on. One faction is sad that the supreme leader has been killed. The other faction is happy because the supreme leader didn't do anything for them. So I'm really confused as about why black people are so mad about this Iran. Y'all wasn't this mad about Ukraine and Russia. You wasn't this mad about Venezuela. You wasn't this mad about Cuba. But black people are going crazy over Iran. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm not saying war is good, but we've been in war over 50 years. Now, they mad that elementary school got bombed and 24 kids passed, which was a casualty of war. I can understand that, but I don't understand why black people are so mad about this war. We've been warring with Iran since June? This ain't the first attack we did on them. They were warring then, so I don't know why black people are so mad about this war. Republicans are loving it. Democrats are crying you didn't go through the congressional powers, but black people are so mad about this. How you get mad about this? You don't get mad about our black crime rates going up, or black unemployment high, or black people killing each other. Why you ain't mad about that? Black people didn't vote. Black people lazy not getting jobs. You're not mad at that, but you're mad about the United States overthrowing Iran. Y'all wasn't this mad when Obama overthrew Omar Gaddafi in Libya. But black people going crazy. They was on Urban Video cursing. Reese Cuthbert was just cursing up a crazy thing today. That's how mad she was. I don't get it. I may not be happy with war, but I ain't mad about it. A lot of black people mad. So I'm just a little confused on why so many black people are mad, but you ain't mad about the high unemployment rate. Or why we have 93% of black men doing the wrong thing, 80% of black women doing the wrong thing. I don't see nobody getting mad about that. I don't see nobody mad about the incarceration rates of black people or the crime rates for black people doing wrong. I don't see people get mad about that, but you're mad about war. I mean, on fire, pissed off, ready to fight. Let me know what I'm not seeing. Let me know what's going wrong. I don't get it. I just do not get it. My mind cannot comprehend that. Now, I never said war was good. I never said I was happy with the war, but I ain't super mad. Some people are really super mad. And this war is going to go on for a long time. And they're saying Donald Trump was wrong to take the side of Israel. They ain't never going to win that argument. They ain't never going to win that argument. White people are in delight what happened in Iran. White people are in delight what happened in Iran, and black people are mad. You don't get this mad at your pastor when they take all your money and don't do nothing for the church. Even though everything that the church takes up, they pay all the bills of the church off 10% and can't tell you where the other 90% going. It's Sunday. You don't get mad at your pastor for driving a Benz, a Rolls Royce, and a Bugatti to church. live in a better house than you and don't do nothing. You don't get mad at false prophets teaching in church like you got mad at this. I'm not saying it's right, but y'all going crazy over this war. And we forgetting about the real things. Ain't nobody got mad that over 200,000 black men and black women that lost white collar jobs in the last year. I don't hear any outcry from the black people there. I don't hear any outcry when every black politician, every black leader said we don't need slave reparations to be monetary. I didn't hear no outcry that. I didn't hear no outcry when Black Lives Matters got in trouble for defrauding the people. I didn't hear no outcry. But today, out of all days, I heard black people get mad because the Iran war. Iran war. You didn't get that mad when they overthrew Saddam Hussein and killed him. You didn't get mad when they got the Taliban. Man, y'all didn't get mad about that. But y'all going crazy over this war. I don't get it. Maybe I just don't get black people. I am 49 years old. I mean, I am at the midlife point. Am I at the midlife point, baby? 50? I'm about at the midlife point. I just turned 49. Maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I just got too old. Maybe I didn't been in politics too long. But I done seen a lot of black people, and unfortunately, a lot of them are gay and females that are going crazy about this Iran war. They're going crazy about it on black news media and black radio. If we did all of this to help Kamala Harris, we wouldn't be in this situation. But we didn't do it. I told y'all before, it's the reason why Donald Trump became president of the United States of America. Because they wanted to take over Cuba, Venezuela, and Iran. And he's done it all in about 13 months. Kamala Harris wouldn't have done all that. Kamala Harris wouldn't have done all that. Donald Trump did it. That's why I tell y'all he's winning. See, there are different phases of winning. And when I say this man is winning, he's winning. Not only he's getting money, not only he's getting resources, he's doing whatever the hell he wants to. He told the Congress again, I don't need you to do my tariffs. It's unnecessary for me to come to you. He said it's unnecessary for me to come to you to go to war. He told the Supreme Court that. He told the Senate and the House of Representatives that. That's when you're winning. When you're 79 years old and you can do whatever the hell you want to and make money, you're winning. That's what I mean by the man's winning. The man's winning. I don't care if you like him or not. You can call him a racist, you can call him everything. He's still winning. He's throwing in your face what he gonna do, and ain't nobody stopping. That's like at work. Your supervisor say you're gonna do this, you're gonna start coming in at 9 a.m. instead of 8:30 a.m. And if you don't, you're gonna lose your job. And then you do it. Ain't nobody stopping that supervisor. That supervisor winning. Trump's winning, man. Can't stop it. Because he's doing what the billionaires want him to do. You want to put that back? He's doing what the billionaires want him to do. So this is why the man's winning. That's why I say he's winning. Now I gotta put some up for my wife, so y'all may not see me for a second, because I gotta do a little work. But this is what I mean by Donald Trump is winning, y'all. The man is winning. WINNING. I can't help it, he's winning. Woo, this thing is heavy. And I'm the fat boy. So it's gonna take me to get this thing in there. Give me a second. Woo. That's a fat boy for you like this. So what are we to do if Donald Trump is continuously winning? He's continuously winning now. What are we to do with that? The man is continuously winning. WINNING. And this is all I'm hearing from Democrats. This is what's really making me angry, okay? I talked to my people for a minute. This is really what's making me angry. Democrats just talking. I'm back here. I'm going on the porch. Let him go. This is what I mean. Come on, sir. This is what I mean. Democrats, I ain't doing a thing. Give them to me. Democrats ain't doing a thing. My wife in one of her moves. She had to go to work there. But this is what I mean, y'all. Democrats ain't doing nothing to stop them. That was the problem I had with Democrats. So let's keep it real today, okay? They're doing nothing to stop the man. Nothing. They talking. You ever had people who don't never do nothing but talk all the time? That's what the Democrats are doing. So we're getting no relief. Yes, we need to vote, but that's in November. Last I seen, it's February. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. We got 8.5 months to go. We got 8.5 months to go. We got the voting in Texas on Tuesday. See, Jasmine Crockett gonna be the nominee. What? I mean, we got a long way to go. What are Democrats doing? Yeah, we need to hold Republicans accountable. We need to hold Democrats accountable too. Because I don't know about you, but these bills keep going up. Talk to me. Yes, believe in God. God's gonna take care of it, but we still got a long time. What you gonna do about it? What are the Democrats? Ro Khanna, he doing the greatest talking all the time. Ain't nothing changing. Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, AOC, they doing great talking. Ain't nothing changing. You ever get to a person that does a lot of talking, but after the first 5 minutes, you don't want to hear him talk no more? Oh, yes, March 1st. I'm sorry. March. Let's see, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, we got 8 months. You correct me. Thank you, Queen Sharon. You corrected me. We got 8 months. But have you ever heard anybody talk so much after the first 5 minutes you don't want to hear him talk no more? Democrats are doing a lot of talking, but they ain't doing nothing to change. Oh, no, they ain't doing nothing. Remember, we are still in a partial government shutdown. We are still in a partial government shutdown. We're at war. Unemployment is high. Big money jobs are low. Job creation is low. Big companies are laying off. We're in an economic recession. Everything is high for us. I don't hear nobody talking about that. Ain't nobody talking about Epstein. They talking about Iran. Talking about Iran. That's the problem I have. That's the problem I got out of Democrats. You ain't doing nothing either. Everybody talking about Democrats doing a great job. Right now, you ain't doing it. Oh, they ain't in power. Okay, you're going to be in power after the 2026 midterms. What you going to do then? Because it's one thing to say what you're going to do. It's another thing to actually do it. And I haven't seen people in Congress do anything, pass any bills to help us. Tell me the last time Congress passed a bill to help put money in your pocket right now. Black people. Because black people like money. We love to spend money. Black people. When the last time Republicans or Democrats passed a bill that put money in your pocket right now? Since you want to get so big and bad with Democrats. Answer that question for me. Answer that question for me. I know the answer, but answer that question for me. When's the last time? 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, 36 months? That's the problem with politics. Politics, let me say Republicans and Democrats are the smartest people in the world. They can get individuals with no money, no goals, no aspirations, or a little bit of money to argue and bicker with each other about what rich person you're going to send to Congress to get paid. Let me say that again for the people in the back who didn't understand. I went too fast for some people. Republicans and Democrats are the smartest people in the world. They get the middle class, the poor, and the homeless to argue and bicker with each other about what rich person you're going to send to Congress to get paid. That's a gift right there. When you can get millions upon millions of individuals to vote Republican or Democrat just to see who's going to get paid. And be happy about it. And be mad when your candidate don't win. Y'all mad when Kamala Harris didn't win. You get a third try, she's going again in 2028. But that is the issue that we're having. It's not the war. Okay, we're in war with Yemen. Still in war with Pakistan, Iraq, Iran, Ukraine, Russia, Israel, Gaza Strip. We're in plenty of wars right now. We're in Venezuela, Cuba. We're in plenty of wars right now. That's not the problem. We've been in wars. You just don't hear about them all the time. Now you're hearing about this one. The war is not the problem. No solutions is the problem. Oh, Speaks, you don't know what you're talking about. Wait next week when that gas go up, you're going to feel it then. Wait, that gas goes up next week, you're going to feel it then. Democrats have no power at all. Republicans hold. That is a lie. Once again, Bunny, you have no idea what you're talking about. You are a weak-minded woman, okay? You are a weak-minded woman. You are a weak-minded woman and say Democrats have no power. They can't keep all the Democrats together in the House or the Senate, or we wouldn't be in a government shutdown. So Democrats have plenty of power. They can't keep their people together. Bunny, you are a low individual, and you're probably a troll. You're probably a troll. Democrats can't stay together. You don't believe me? Every bill that came out, big, beautiful bill, how many people crossed over to the Republican side? How many people crossed over to end the first government shutdown to the Republican side? See, Democrats have power. They can't keep their people together because it's always about the money. Why do you think former Trump staffer Sarah Huckabee, Governor Sarah Huckabee in Arkansas, she wants to build the biggest prison of all time in Arkansas to make money, and people are mad at her. She's a Trump disciple. Good evening, Queen Mary. I don't care about you being Canadian, Bunny. You don't know what you're talking about. You're trash. You can leave my show. You're trash. You can leave my show, Bunny. Either come up or I'm just going to block you because I don't like what you said. So to me, you are trash. We got to understand what's going on. See, when your party can't keep your members together, you really ain't a party. You're a faction getting paid. Let me say that again. When your party can't keep everybody together, you ain't a party. You're a faction getting paid. The Democrats getting paid too. Yep, Democrats making a whole lot of money. Love Jasmine Crockett. Her net worth is between $2 and $9 million. AOC net worth is over $20 million. They're getting paid. Chuck Schumer makes more than that. Cory Booker makes millions. Hakeem Jeffries, man, they getting paid. They ain't losing no sleep. They got the best insurance all the time. Marjorie Taylor Greene left Congress after she made sure she got a pension. That means she'll get a check and insurance for the rest of her life. Free. You understand? They're doing nothing for us. Let me say that again. They're doing nothing for us. So, Bunny, you don't understand politics. You don't even understand your own parliament up there in Canada. And they fight up there in Canada. You don't even understand Canadian politics. And it's worse than the United States. We're in recession. Canada is too. So, Bunny, get off my stage. You don't know what you're talking about. I know more about Canadian politics than you do. And I ain't Canadian. I'm American. You better come right when you come on my show. This is why I tell everybody. Republicans and Democrats doing nothing for us. And you mad about us being in another daggone war when we already in 5 or 6 of them. You ain't saying nothing about that. Okay? Once again, shut up, Bunny. You're an idiot. I suggest you shut up, change your makeup, and go to another live. That's what I suggest you do, Bunny, because you ain't for me. You ain't for me. All right? You ain't for me, Bunny. You look sad. That's what you look like. You look like a sad white Canadian. And I know a whole lot of good-looking Canadians. You ain't one of them, Bunny. I don't suggest anything. See, I give facts and I give what needs to be done. I don't suggest anything. Kids suggest stuff. Little worker bee employees suggest stuff. Little model people suggest stuff. A man with 5 degrees, 4 masters, about to have 5, been in politics for over 30 years, don't suggest nothing. He tells you what needs to be done. Bunny, you don't know me. Don't come for me unless I come for you and bring you and tell you to come my way, or you will get hurt around here. I'm different. Once again, Leandro, I don't know who you are. You shut up. We ain't brothers. I don't like you either. You don't got to agree with me. I'm just right and you're wrong. You don't have to agree with me. I'm right. You're wrong. I've been in politics. I know what I'm talking about. You don't. Most of you all don't know why politicians go to D.C. You don't know. You don't really know the meaning of politics and what it is. You just don't know. Most people just ignorant to the fact. And this Leandro Owens, whoever you are, Leandre, whatever your name is, you're ignorant to the facts. I'm not your brother. You don't know me. We didn't grow up together. We didn't do crime together. We didn't do time together. I don't know you. You don't know me. So you ain't my brother. Am I my brother's keeper? No, you don't know me. And you're taking up for a white woman that's Canadian that don't even like you, sir. You go to Canada, Leandre, they ain't even gonna let you in, sir. I understand what y'all doing. Understand when I talk about the realness. Understand my realness. As a 49-year-old black educated man from the street. Hello, King Ernest. Hello, Queen Dolores. I am telling the truth. We're too much worried about this war. Now I have to cover the war because it's breaking news. But you're too worried about you too worried about the war. You ain't worried about black statistics, black jobs, black life. You ain't worried about making money. That's the problem with us. We want so many people to help us. We don't want to help ourselves anymore. It ain't like the old days. When they used to walk to work and have 2 or 3 jobs, it ain't like that. These YNs won't do nothing. I talk to YNs all day today. And you know what they told me? We ain't making enough money. We don't want to go to school. We don't want to work. About 100 YNs told me that today. And to me, YNs are 30 and below. That's what they told me. Shit, they don't want to do it. Male and female, they don't want to do nothing. Okay, I can't help it. That's what they told me today. That's what I've been doing. I've been talking to them, trying to educate them, get some sense. I'm too old for them. They call me Unc. I'm too old. They say, you don't understand our pain. I said, I've been homeless. You don't understand our pain, Unc. That's what they told me. Nothing I can do. That's what's happening with these YNs. You don't understand our pain, really? But you smoking. I can tell a person smoking, you're smoking weed every day. You're vaping every day. You're drinking every day. Nothing wrong with smoking weed, vaping, and drinking. I don't do it. That's your thing, but you're doing it every day. Going to the club every other night. You got your pants down to your ankles. Hair ain't combed, it's messed up everywhere. And you smell just like weed. Okay? Bill Thompson, me and you don't have the same mama. You are not my brother, Bill Thompson. You are a white man. I'm black. You don't know my struggles that I go through. You ain't been through 500 plus years of slavery and apartheid. Bill Thompson, be quiet. So the YNs are not listening. And guess what? The old black people ain't either. I talked to 62-year-olds yesterday. 62, 60, 58, 55-year-old black men and black women. Ooh, they're hard-headed. They hard-headed. They don't want to listen. They told me they was doing advocacy in their communities. I said, okay, what you do? What's the name of your organization? We just tell young men what they need to do. Oh, you're a volunteer. You're not doing advocacy. You're doing volunteer work, which is good, but you telling people what to do. Old folk stories. Don't nobody young want to hear that. No, nobody young want to hear old folk story. I'm sorry, they just don't. They don't care. They don't care. The YNs don't care. They want to know how can they make money, how can they make money fast, what can they do to improve their lives and get the HELL out of the situation they're in. And if you can't tell them, they don't want to hear you. That's YNs right there. I just talked to 100 of them. All right? Bill Thompson, goodbye. You're an idiot. I'm just telling y'all the truth. That's why America is so messed up. Again, there are more black people, more black MAGAs, more black people on the news, the radio, and Urban View that is mad today that we are in a war with Iran. That's what's happening in our homes. They're cussing, acting a fool today. Again, I listened to Risa Cova, and she was cussing, acting a fool about us having a war with Iran. You know how many wars we in, Risa Cova? She up there cussing, acting a fool. You mad about the war, but you ain't mad at what's happening about black people? You mad we ain't making no money, we ain't getting no money, that our economies are bad, that they ain't doing nothing for us? You ain't mad about that. You mad about a war that you can't control. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Nothing. And you mad about that war? But you ain't mad about things that concern us? I just don't get it. Again, I'm at the midlife stages, 50 almost, praise God, I done made 49. I don't understand some things anymore. I grew up learning how to get a job, make money, that everything ain't gonna go your way. You gotta hustle hard the legal way to make it. Because if you do it the wrong way, it's gonna catch up with you. I done learned a man don't work, a man don't eat. So a man gotta make his money. I don't see that happening anymore. People are just too concerned with politics and social media. Even YNs, I say, man, why don't y'all start a Facebook page, a TikTok page, start a YouTube page, start a Snapchat page and make some money? I say, nah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to talk all day in front of people. So you're lazy. You don't want to talk to people all day. You don't want to do nothing. At least I'm good at running my mouth so I can make a little money, make a couple ends, make a couple dollars, make a little cheese to support my family. Definitely want to do that. Things are different, y'all. Things are different. Things done changed. Things done changed. And that's why this war don't really mean too much to me, except gas is going up and food is going up. Besides that, I'm not all in the war. I report on the war because I know on these battleground fields called United States of America, and these streets, and these hoods, and these neighborhoods, and these communities, we need help. And nobody is helping us, but nobody want to talk about it. And my black people don't want to talk about it. They don't want to hear real statistics and real facts. That black incarceration rates have went up the last 2 years, 20%. Nobody wants to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the real stuff that we need to do. That black people in the educational school system have decreased 20% going to colleges. Another 30% trying to get their master's degree. And now everybody got master's degrees. Don't nobody want to talk about that for black people. No, my people don't want to talk about the real stuff. You want to talk about this war. That's why we're in an issue that we in now. That's why I say every day black people do right. I make a video say black people do better. Every day I do. On purpose. Because I got facts. Okay, I got facts. I got facts. Trump is a misfit toy. How many misfit toy presidents we done had, Mike Brown? Plenty of them. Okay? I want y'all to understand that. I want y'all to understand that. I want you to understand the real deal. We've always had a misfit president besides 8 years of Barack Obama. Joe Biden was okay. We've always had a misfit president. Didn't stop us during the Reagan years, the Carter years, the Lyndon B. Johnson years, the Bush years, Clinton years. Hell, everything went wrong. They said the economy was great under Clinton. Black people couldn't afford a job. He signed a crime bill act. So many black people went to jail and prison. Didn't make no sense. But if we can survive all that, you mean to tell me with social media we can't get jobs and live our lives now? Crazy. We have a lost generations. I'm sorry, we have lost generations. The old heads who don't want to listen, the young heads who think they know it all, and the middle heads who just trying to live their lives. That's what it is. 20 years old, you care about what everybody thinks about you. 40 years old, you don't give a damn what people think about you. 60 years old, you just blessed that you can still think and have people think about you. It's a different game. Different times we living in. And again, let me say this. I'm not for war. I'm not for kids dying, babies dying, schools getting blown up. I'm not for any of that. But I'm not for my people suffering, and I will not suffer. And things keep changing. They're taking away student loans from a student loan forgiveness. They keep switching things up on social media. Something's always changing, and I have to stay ahead of the game. But it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Tell King Ernest, I'm 65 in November. My father taught me never to be afraid to work hard and sweat. You sleep so much better. Tell him, King Ernest. No one cares about black people, not even black folks or family members. That's correct, Queen Sharon. That's correct, Queen Sharon. We don't care about ourselves. I said it again, and I say it again. My birthday was on Monday. People at my work called and texted me and told me happy birthday more than my family members. Plenty of my family members and people I've been close to did not call or text me and tell me happy birthday. They did it on Facebook when my wife made a post. A couple of them hit me up on Facebook Messenger. But so many people did not even call or text me that I done looked out for plenty of years. Those are my own people. But at work, they called me and texted me. At work, they called me and texted me, told me happy birthday, made sure everything was good. So Queen Sharon said it best. No one cares about black people, not even black folks or family members. She told the truth. She told the truth. So you worried about a war when you can't worry about home. I've never seen it so crazy. And I'm talking black because I'm a black man. Black in Puerto Rican, I'm a black man. 49 years old, from the streets, used to be homeless, from the hood. So I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Let me say it again. I didn't say not be concerned with the war. But if all you is about a war, you in trouble. Because we've been in war for over 50 years. And ain't nobody stopping that. Over 50 years we've been at war. Trump gonna do what he does until Democrats find a way to stop him. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. We just see it on social media more often, more quicker. That's real talk. So Kamala Harris coming out telling everything. That book, she told everything. She told too much in that book, but she told everything. She said, hell with it, I'm telling everything now. And Bernie Sanders said, Kamala Harris, you would have won if you would listen to the people, not those billionaires. You tried to do the Trump move and it backfired. Better get our act together. You better get your act together. Because tomorrow you're going to hear about the war and it's going to be worse than it was today. Let me say it again. Tomorrow you're going to hear about the Iran war. Not Iran, the Iran war. You're going to hear more about it tomorrow. That's bad. That's worse than today. It's Iran, not Iran. Iran war. Because this war has been ran by billionaires. Iran war. And again, don't act like this is special. Barack Obama, the greatest president of all time, killed Omar Gaddafi in Libya. Yep, had it on national TV. They seen when they had Omar Gaddafi in that little tunnel, and boom, he was gone. Put it on national TV for everybody to see. That's what former President Barack Obama did. Fact check me. Fact check me about Omar Gaddafi in Libya. Fact check me. Obama did that. Osama bin Laden, Obama took care of that. He took care of him. He threw drones every day. He was crushing everybody. So this is nothing new. Us overtaking a country. It's nothing new. It's just they got too much oil. Their banking system needs to be US dollar and euro. They got too much ore, zinc, copper, platinum, bitrate, minerals, everything we need. They got too much of it. And the supreme leader did the wrong thing. He wanted a new banking system. He wanted to get rid of Israel, and then he attacked Dubai. Game over with. You take the money. And if any hotel would be fixed in 3 months, it's Dubai Hotel. That'll be a brand new hotel in 3 months, easy, with all that money over there. So we better get things right. We better get things right in America. I come on 20 minutes, 30 minutes at a time to tell you what we need to get right. That's what I do. That's all I know. That's all I want to know. I tell you the truth, and that's it. That's it. 7 days a week. To let you understand, we are in trouble. We are in a bad situation. We better do better. But it starts at home. It starts at home. And I'm going to say it again. I've never seen so many black people on news radio, urban radio, on the media get mad about a war you cannot control. I've never seen so many black people. Black people act like they lost their significant others. Like this is the worst thing in history. Like it's worse than Kamala Harris losing. Then we went to war with Iran. I don't think she would have won. Not enough time for the. That's not true. That's not true, Valerie. Valerie, that's not true. She would have won easily. She started out when she was said she was a black woman. Then she said she was president for all people. She had a chance on Anderson Cooper to talk about God. She said, "I'm just a little old girl from the South." You messed up God, the Lord. You never do that. And then you messed up black people. You didn't go ski with the AKAs, the pink and the green. She wasn't black. She lost. She listened to the wrong people. She wanted to change her image. If she would have stayed a black woman that was an AKA, ski-wee, that believed in God, she'd be president right now. She changed, and it cost her the election. That's why she came out and said there's too much misinformation going on. That's why I lost the election. Yeah, too much misinformation. You didn't listen to the right people. Obama listened to the right people. Himself. She didn't listen to herself. And Queen Valerie, that's why she lost. That's why she wants to run again now as a black woman. Let me say it again. Now she wants to run as a black woman. Now she wants to run as a Democrat. Now she wants to run against Donald Trump and everything he did wrong. Because she learned from last time. She got her butt whooped because she changed at the wrong time. All those are facts. Fact check me. Fact check you, boy. I'm on the road tonight. Fact check me. People made decisions. She made the wrong ones. It cost her being the first black woman president of the United States of America. She wanted to be the first woman. If she would have stuck to being the first black woman president of the United States of America, she would have won easily. Yes, Valerie. Yes. Go check it out, Valerie. Everything I just told you was 100% true. If we as a people would come together instead of being jealous and envious of each other, we could move mountains. Correct, Queen Sharon. But what's on every hood? A liquor store, a vape store, a church, a pawn shop. Because they make sure what they do is put in our mind, ingrained in our minds, that we do not need to be together, that jealousy and envy is the way to go. That's why they are giving you low interest or no interest homes you can have in the hood. They're giving you low interest or no interest homes you can have in the hoods. They want to keep you there. Because when you stay in the hood, your mind mentality is different. When you pay a higher cost of electricity and water and sewer for being in the hood, your mind is different than being out of the hood. That's why we can't come together, Queen Sharon. Because they dispose us to what they want us to do. Vaping, smoking, drinking, clubbing, and believing in people in the church that don't believe in themselves. Fact check me. That's why we're in the trouble we are now. Next time, go to the hood and see what you see there. I was in the service when the Khamenei of Iran in the 80s sat off the coast of Iran for 182 days. That's correct. I remember the 80s. I remember the 80s very well. I remember the 80s very well. I did my research on the 80s. And let's make sure, Israel's been trying to get rid of Iran for over 30 years. They've been trying to get this to happen. Israel's always wanted to invade Iran, mess up their so-called nuclear weapons that we don't know about. There's only certain countries got nuclear weapons: North Korea, Seoul, Korea, Japan, China, U.S., Britain, Russia. There's only certain people got nuclear weapons, about 6 to 8 countries, and they're all in accord. I'm fine, Queen Carolyn. God bless you. So people got to understand what's going on. You don't believe me? Remember in Iraq, they had all the nuclear weapons. They never had a dime of nuclear weapons. We never found any nuclear weapons. You know, they said they had all those terrorists in there. There was people, they dressed up to be like that in Iraq. We got rid of Saddam Hussein because he wanted to change the money from the U.S. dollar to gold. We got to do our homework. If she run and win Democratic primary, she doesn't need Pete as no running mate. Pete is not going to be no running mate. John Smith, I have no idea where you get that from. She don't pick a running mate, and it would not be Pete. So please, Pete ain't even nowhere in the picture. I don't know where you get that from, John Smith. You 100% off. You 1,000% off. Pete Buttigieg, whatever his name, he won't even be in her candidacy, her cabinet. I mean, he's done. And remember, he is gay, and that is a mark against him. He's a gay white man. Pete Buttigieg, whatever, he's a gay white man. Those are facts. He never make it on a Democratic ticket because there's racism in the Democratic Party like it is in the Republican Party. You just see it more in the Republican Party. That never happened. So I don't even know where that came from, John Smith. That's out of super left field. That's out of I guess you wanted to try I messed my political experience tonight, John Smith. But that was too easy. You got to come harder than that. That's too easy. Pete has no chance. And it is she's going to run. Will she win the Democratic primaries? I don't know. I'm blessed, King James. Hope you are too. She did in her last one that she would. John, shut the hell up and get off my show. You have no idea what the hell you talking about. Black man again. Don't understand nothing. Goodbye, John, because you ain't going to come up here so I can roast you. John, you're an idiot for what you just said. You're an idiot, John. I'm telling you, you're an idiot. I don't know why my black men always do this. You act dumb. But John, I'm going to see if you're going to be a man enough to come up. Now I'm just going to mute and block you. I can't get enough of this. John has no idea what he's talking about. He's got no idea what he's talking about. Okay? He's got no idea what he's talking about. People just be talking all the time. Oh, again, Valerie, you don't know enough about politics to make what you're saying. What is wrong with my black men and black women? What's wrong? What's wrong with my Valerie? I'm gonna bring you up in a second, and I'm not gonna roast you, but I'm gonna give you facts that you don't know. How old are you, sir? How old are you, sir?
Are you
Are you
speaking?
there? Or are you scared?
Are you speaking? Are you speaking to me?
Yes, sir. I'm speaking to you, sir. How old are you, sir?
I'm 69 years of age. No, I hear
Whoa,
what
whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa,
trying.
whoa, whoa, whoa! You don't come on my show just starting to talk. No.
No,
Who
no,
did you
no.
vote for? Who did you vote for in the 2024 campaign?
I voted for Kamala Harris. Listen to what I'm
Okay.
finna say. What I'm finna
No,
say.
no, no, no.
I
You
agree. I
see,
agree with you.
you trying to take over. No, you trying to take over my show.
Oh
I'm gonna
no,
let
no.
you talk, but you don't
No.
come on
Listen.
my show and just start talking. I'm
No,
about to
listen.
block you. No, no,
Listen.
you listen. You calm down and wait till I let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk, but you don't come on my show running it. What's wrong with you?
No, no,
You
no,
don't
no.
go to you used to go to work running nothing. You can't come on my show to run nothing. What's wrong with you? Are you crazy? Calm down.
No, see, no.
I'll let you talk when you be quiet. If you keep
Okay.
going, I'm just gonna block you. You
Okay.
want to talk too
Okay.
bad.
Okay. I'm listening to you. Let's listen to you. Okay.
You have no choice. Now, before I let you talk, let's go back to what you said, sir. You said she said in her last run that she would have picked him. She never said she would have put Beak for vice president because the presidential candidates can't pick that vice president. Now go ahead and talk, sir.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. I'm with you. What you're saying. I wish she would not have chose Pete Buttigieg either. But what I'm
She did
saying,
not
no, no,
choose
no, listen,
him.
no, 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 no. Listen to me.
What are
Listen
you
to me.
talking about?
Listen. Let me say what I'm going to say.
No, I'm
She
not
said,
gonna let you lie on my show.
no, no, no. I'm not finna lie. She
Well,
said
stop lying.
she would have chosen Pete
That is
Buttigieg,
a lie.
and
She
she
never
listened to
said she would have
herself.
chosen Pete. She
Yes, she
never said
did.
that because she can't choose.
As
Not
long as
one,
he's some,
not one presidential candidate has ever picked a VP. Trump never did it. Clinton never did it. Obama never did it. Bushes never did it. Carter's never did it. It is picked by the billionaires. They
Yes.
never picked a VP.
And the
Never in life. So there's no way she could have picked Pete. That's a
no,
lie.
no. No,
Yeah. It's true.
that's your statement.
No,
But
it's not fake. It's
America,
fact. Man,
just
have you
like
ever
they
been to prison?
chose.
Have you ever been in jail? Have you ever been in jail, sir?
Have I ever been in jail?
Yeah.
I was a police officer for 20 years.
Yeah, you've been in jail before. You like if you're a police officer, then you know attention be quiet until you told to speak. And you also know the
and I
police
was a soldier for
officer
20
don't lie.
years.
Don't lie
And I
to
was
your commanders.
and I was a soldier for 20 years. You should understand the
There ain't no way you
ramifications.
was a soldier. There ain't no way you was a soldier unless you was in
No,
unless you was in a galley cooking. There
no.
ain't no
You
way.
should
Because with that
understand the
mouth, there's
ramifications
no
of
way you was
being
ever
something.
a soldier.
You
I'm
don't
about to
want to
block
hear
you.
the truth. You think you know all the truth,
And
but you don't know.
ain't no way he was a soldier unless he was in the galley. He's an idiot. Let me give you history so people don't understand. Presidential nominees never picked their VPs. Obama did not pick Biden. It was picked for him. He didn't pick Hillary Clinton for her position. He was given that. Trump didn't pick J.D. Vance, so he don't know what he's talking about. She never said she could pick Pete. But she knows she can't. And she know it'd be a losing ticket. He's 69 years old. Ain't no way you was ever a soldier unless you was in the galley. That's right. You was cooking, sir. Because with that mouth, you would have never made it. You talk too much. 69 years old. This is what I mean by my black people. 69 years old, don't know how to talk. Valerie, you next. People don't know how to talk. Angie Boone, your mama sound like Trump. Why you still here? This is what it is. That's just it. Y'all need to go back. She never said she picked Pete. That's not. She said he would be a good VP candidate. How old are you, ma'am?
Obviously, watching the Middle East crime.
How old are you, ma'am?
All both on air and online.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Don't be scared. How old are you, ma'am?
7 News Detroit.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to YOU, ma'am. You. How old are you, ma'am?
You meaning who? What's my name?
Your counsel, get the hell off my show. That's your name, dumbass. Whoo, I'm getting too many of them. Let me say it again so people can understand what I said. She never said she would pick Pete as a VP. She said he would be a good VP candidate. Fact check me. Lord have mercy. Black people. This is what I said about the older generation. That was two older generations. Two people in the 60s, a black man, a black woman. Don't want to listen. Okay? That's what it is. A black man and a black woman. But here's the thing though. They don't never leave my show. They stay on here. I mute them, I ban them, and they come back for more. They don't understand what they're talking about. I got 30 years in this business. She never said I'm going to put Pete as my VP. She said he's a good VP candidate, which he's not. When people say you're a good VP candidate, that's the nice way of saying I don't want you. Now, let me get a little politics one-on-one you don't understand. When they say, oh, they're a good candidate, that means they don't want you to begin with. She never wanted Pete. I know this for certain. Because number one, he's gay, and he would have lost the election for her. It's just the way it is. A lot of people don't like gay people. I don't care about you getting mad. It's the truth. A lot of people don't like gay people. Would have cost her the election. Just the way it is. No, see, my people don't want to hear the truth. The Iran war has nothing to do with you. My people don't want to hear the truth. Unless you got a member of your family in the military. We lost 3 soldiers today. God bless them. My people don't want to hear the truth. My people suffer from a lack of knowledge. Most people don't need to understand politics because politics now is written at a master's level. Let me say it again. Politics is written at a master's level now, not at a bachelor's level. Most people don't understand politics. That's why I got to correct you. Oh, she wanted Pete. She never wanted Pete. She said he'd be a good VP candidate. I remember when she said it, and she was wrong then, and she's wrong now. But remember, she'll say anything to win. She listened to billionaires, and it didn't work out. And I'm going to say it again. When somebody in politics tells you you're a good candidate, they don't want you to begin with. I do that work all the time. Oh, yeah, you're a good candidate for this position. You'll never get it. I was in HR for 10 years. Okay, I hired and fired people all the time. And I made sure I always told them, well, you're a good candidate for the position. You never heard back from me. I didn't want you. If you're a good candidate, you're not the right one. I understand this. And we got John Smith, a black man, and Valerie, a black woman, both of them in their 60s, naive, mad, pissed off that Harris didn't win, worried about the war, Nobody will listen to them. They have no power. Nobody will talk to them, and this is what you get. That's why my people are lost for lack of knowledge. It's called ignorance. Ignorance cost us the election, and that's why we are at war right now with Iran. Fact check. See, you can fact check everything I say because it's true. I don't have to lie to you. I got no reason to lie to you, but to tell you the truth. And I knew when I came on, it was going to be some black people on this Sunday evening, praise the Lord, who just don't understand. I knew it was going to be some black people, praise the Lord, that I was going to have to talk to. I knew it was going to be some black people, praise the Lord, who just did not get it. A lot of people don't get it. I'm going to say it again. You worried about the Iran war? Worry about what's happening at home and why we're not getting no benefits, money, or resources we are supposed to be getting. My black people, do better. Black men, get a job. Get 2 jobs. Take care of your family. Take care of your wife, your spouse, your kids, your baby mamas. Stop smoking weed each and every day. Stop vaping each and every day. Stop drinking every day. Stop going to the club 2 or 3 nights a week. Pull your pants up. Black women, stop having these babies by these men who don't care about you. Go to school, get educated, get a job, quit vaping every day, quit smoking weed every day, quit drinking every day, quit going to the club 2 or 3 times, quit wearing everything tight. You showing men too much. I'm cooking right now. I don't care about you getting mad at me. I'm a 49-year-old fat boy who's been with the same woman for over 28 years. Let me say it again. I don't care about you getting mad at me. I'm the same fat boy that's 49 years old, that's educated, been the same woman over 28 years. I know what I'm talking about. Been married for almost 23 years. I know what I'm talking about. I know how to keep a happy home. I know how to keep a woman. I know how to keep a marriage. I know how to keep my family together. And I know how to make money. I've been fired before. Nope, I quit. What's up? Come to me. Hold on, fat boy. We better learn how to do better, y'all. We better learn how to do better. And I'm saying it out of love. Even though you don't want to hear it, I'm saying it out of love. We better learn how to do so much better. If not, we will be in trouble. Because there will be other wars. There'll be more wars, and you better be prepared for it. You better be prepared for it. And be prepared if you come on my live, you type in some BS, I'm going to challenge you. Other lives, they don't challenge you. They want followers. I ain't looking for followers. They want likes. I ain't looking for likes. I'm telling the truth. My podcast will be out later this year, and you'll see why. And then I really will roast you then. Things are changing for Marquez Speaks. Things are changing in life. I'm changing with it. I have to prepare to get things done. Why you think I come on twice a day now? Because I'm getting ready for my own podcast. Yeah, it's time to go to the next level. So these are my auditions, and everybody get to see me. And I will break you down if you come on here live. I will show you love if you say the right thing. But if not, I will not respect you doing crazy stuff. I will not do it. I will not ever tolerate it. And as a black man or a black woman, a king or queen that you are, you should never tolerate it in your lifestyle. In your life, with your husband, your boyfriend, your children, at work, you should never tolerate BS. I didn't say go crazy. I say don't tolerate it. You must demand your respect by the way you act, walk, talk, live. That's what we got to do. If not, it is a problem. And that is why we are at war with Iran, because we put in a man who cares nothing about us. MAGAs are pissed off at him. He doesn't care. Republicans are pissed off at him. He doesn't care. Congress wants to get rid of him. He doesn't care. He does not care. And when you have an individual who does not care, who's making billions of dollars, who's listening to billionaires, there is nothing, absolutely nothing you can do to ever change his mind. That's where we at, folks. Please remember, the Iran war will be worse tomorrow than it is today. That is my show, Kings and Queens. I am Marquez Speaks, the real voice, the voice of the streets, CEO me, Big Boss Entertainment. It's Sunday. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, God Almighty, I pray for everyone who came to my live, who commented, either negatively or positively. For the 2 individuals who come up, bless them, their family, and friends, Father God. Where we agree to disagree, we still know you are at the top of everything. And Father, although we are at war and things look desperate with no hope, we know you can make everything all right. We know you can shine your guiding light on us and make everything go according to plan. And for that alone, we will always give you all the honor, all the glory, and all the praise. In Jesus' name, we're humbly say amen. This Sunday evening, kings and queens, this Sunday evening, kings and queens, please take care of yourself. Please keep your head up, okay? Please do the right thing. God bless you all, kings and queens. Have a wonderful evening. I will be back on tomorrow morning. God bless you. I'm going to eat.